welcome back to Not My Cup of Tea.
Beach.
Beach.
I'm sorry, that was inappropriate.
This is episode 2, titled Get to Know Us.
Get to know us. For those who don't.
Exactly. So we actually were very surprised by the response that we got from our first one.
Surprisingly, it wasn't just our moms who watched it.
God bless. God bless. I really thought it was just going to be my mom and your mom and us.
It hit like 25, and then when it hit 25, I was like, Alexis, we don't have 25 friends.
100%. But apparently we do. So
Yeah.
God bless.
God bless.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen. High five.
High five. So, with that being said, we actually got some feedback from people who are becoming more of our friends. They're not necessarily one of our good friends yet, but, they're becoming friends and they want to get to know a little bit more about us and know what we're about to figure out if they want to keep listening, I guess. So, we decided to do this episode, Get to Know Us, for those of you who don't, or for those of you who are friends with Gabby and don't know me, or friends with me and don't know Gabby. This is your chance to kind of get to know a little bit of both of us.
Heard that.
Heard that. All right?
Yes.
So, to start off the episode,
We're going to start with some fun facts.
Yes.
Fun
Facts about the both of us. We picked out 2 fun facts each. So I'm gonna let Gabby start.
Okay, so my first one is that, and a lot of you do know this. I'm like, sorry, laughing, literally, fuck you.
Sorry.
So my first one is that I was a fairy godmother at Disneyland. So basically, I gave like little boys and girls like makeovers. Like I did their makeup, their nails, their hair, like
for the Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Yes, it was a great time. I was so grateful for Disney to give me that opportunity. It was like really, really fun. But honestly, it just got like really draining just because it's hard being happy all the time.
Yeah, I bet.
But honestly, just like the things I learned there, like the little secrets, like how everything works. Like if you guys ever have any questions, like don't tell Disney, but I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever
Gabby,
you want
if
to
we
know.
go viral, Disney's gonna find us. They're gonna shut our ass up real quick.
They're worried about. They're worried about other things right now. It's cool. It's cool. So yeah, that was really, really fun. And now I don't work there anymore. So I definitely need to invest in a Disney pass for sure because I can't not go anymore.
Yeah.
Can't.
But they're closed until like 2021.
Wild. In Shanghai, I think they're starting to open up,
yeah,
but it's like not the same, like obviously.
Crazy.
Makes me sad.
So wild.
I want a little what are those little bowls? The cheddar. Or broccoli cheddar bowls?
Oh, I was like, I have no idea what you're
Yes,
talking
the
about.
broccoli
But
cheddar
yes, the
bowls
bread
are
bowls.
bomb. Yeah, the bread bowls. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm a twat. Like,
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Yes.
And I only like them from Disneyland. Like, I don't know what it is. I swear they put crack in their food.
and
like, I swear to God they do. And their margaritas, they put
and I
crack
think-
in their micheladas.
yes.
Like, I'm there. I'm double
the
cupped
clam
up every
chowder
time.
bread bowl.
Sounds
Excuse me.
good.
I think it's better than the broccoli cheddar actually. Bomb.
It is bomb, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it's better than broccoli cheddar ever.
That's a debate for another day. Well, maybe we'll do an episode about like Disney stuff.
You know what? That's a good idea because I feel like what I like, you don't like, and what you like, I don't like. We should do that.
You know what? The broccoli cheddar is your cup of tea.
It is.
The clam chowder is my cup of tea.
100%.
There you go.
And the Haunted Mansion is for no one.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Let's do another episode.
Anyways, let's
episode.
just get scared over everything. Oh my god. Okay. So we haven't even moved on to the second fun fact yet.
Sorry. My bad.
Okay. And so honestly, that's probably like the one and only like fun fact I have about myself. Well, so for the second one. Oh, thanks. So for the second one, I put knows how to roll the perfect burrito. Come at me. Come at me, dude. What, almost 5 years at Chipotle? Like when my brother gets like Chipotle and gets it like and takes it home, he literally asks me to rewrap it almost every time. And it's perfect. Mm-hmm. I know how to roll the perfect burrito.
And period. It is what it is.
It is
Period. Heard.
So those are 2 fun facts about me. What about you, Lex?
Okay, So for my fun facts, number 1 is I used to dance hula. So I actually danced hula from the time that I was, I think, in 3rd or 4th grade until I was in 8th grade. And when I went into my freshman year of high school, I stopped because I started doing like sports and stuff. But yeah, so I know how to do that. I used to do it. It was a good time.
I didn't even really know that about you until like years after the fact. We were friends. Too.
Yeah, it's not something like I go about telling a lot of people. Not because like I'm ashamed or embarrassed. It's just like, I don't know. I really don't like tell people a lot of personal stuff about me. So that's one of the last.
But I think that's really cool because you find people who do like tap, hip hop, and like all that cool stuff. But it's like you're the first person I know who has done hula.
Thank you. Yeah. Honestly, I loved it. I've been wanting to go back for literal years. Like I show up once in a blue moon and like I say that I'm going to go back and then literally never do, but that's not my intention. Like I really do want to go back. It's just like I don't have time. Like or I guess I should say I don't make time for it. Like, but
we're busy adulting.
Yeah. But maybe one day I'll go back. I really loved it. It was like really good exercise, honestly. And then like it was a lot of fun. Yeah. I loved everybody that I did it with. But anyways, fun fact number 2. So truth is, there's a lot of weird facts, I guess you could say, that there is about me. But this one is the one that you need to know about. Number 2.
I just remembered.
I am Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, motherfucking Michelle Rodriguez.
And I'm sorry, you immediately need a background story because you're probably like, what the fuck are these bitches even talking about right now? So background, please.
Background story. When was the first time I even said
God
it?
knows.
Okay, so basically, I was driving 100%. And
big hint, she was driving.
And I love the Fast and the Furious movies, all of them. I've seen every single one. And
she's a little wrong for that. Like, I'm sorry, not all the Fast and Furious movies are great.
They're not, but I love the series.
Okay.
So, fuck off.
Okay.
But I was driving, and I swear to God, like, people almost hit me all the time. And I say this, and, like, Gabby is my witness. It is never my fault. Like, ever. I'm not even trying to, like,
I know she's may sound like one of those people, it's never my fault. Like, but honestly, as far as the times that I've been in the car, I can tell you, it's not her fault.
No, I think I have, like, the worst luck ever, maybe. And, like, almost get killed on a daily basis. But just know, I haven't been killed yet because I'm fucking Paul Walker, bro. Vin Diesel. Motherfucking Michelle Rodriguez.
So, you know what? Now that I think about it, it sounds somewhat contradictory saying Paul Walker, but you know what?
Stop. He was a great driver. Just something was wrong that day. We don't know what happened.
Rest in peace.
I still love him.
I know we have I have some friends. Like, who is it? My friend AJ literally hates Paul Walker, and he talks the most shit on him, and it makes me so upset. So AJ, if you're listening to this, fuck you for talking shit. Love you, but fuck you.
Retweet. But we were driving one day, basically, and I almost got hit by a car. And I'm, like, swerved so hard, but, like, in such a beautiful fucking Tokyo Drift kind of way. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm fucking fantastic. And I'm the Fast and the Furious. Like, I don't know.
And that's when she was born.
And that's when she was born. I'm not just one. I'm all 3.
Yes. So whenever something fan-fucking-tastic happens on the road, we immediately go to fucking Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, motherfucking Michelle Rodriguez.
And we both say it, like, in sync, like, every
in
single
unison,
time.
every fucking time.
It's so funny. And
or maybe it's just funny to us, but...
Honestly, no. It's fucking hilarious. Like, I don't even care. Like, it's funny. And so, literally, we say it all the time. Well, not all the time, because that would insinuate that
pretty often.
Pretty often. But basically, that's when it was born. And then so, like, to contradict that, we looked up the 3 worst drivers.
Wait, we're like, we know the 3 best drivers. Who are the worst drivers? Like, we literally just Googled it.
Yeah,
like,
we Googled 3 worst celebrity drivers.
And it's the people came up. The people that came up were like, it's so random.
It was Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Eva
Fuck
Longoria.
Ben Affleck, by the way. Okay, sorry. Ben Affleck.
Eva Longoria.
Eva Longoria.
And
motherfucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Which makes no goddamn sense.
I literally don't know
He's
why.
literally in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah. But you know what? He's not known for his driving in the movies, right?
Right.
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
even know why he's a bad driver, to be honest. Like, he might be the best driver there ever was, but, like, for some reason when we Googled it,
He's on
those are
the
the 3
list.
names that
He's
came
top
up.
3.
Yeah. So we 100%, whenever it's, like, our fault, and, like, we almost
we
hit
fuck
somebody.
up on the road. I jump over a curb, whatever the fuck.
It definitely happened yesterday.
I'm swerving lanes. Not even drunk, swerving lanes. Not that I drunk drive or anything, but like,
God. She does it, like, normal. Like, when she's not
honestly,
drunk or
it's just
anything.
like at nighttime, like I'm just
scared
I have
for my
troubles.
life. That's all.
I don't blame her for that.
But yeah, we say the worst drivers at that point, but just
Ben
know,
Affleck, Eva Longoria, motherfucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Those are the 3 worst.
Yes.
You
Yes.
heard it here first.
You've heard it here. But yeah, so that's kind of like a little inside joke that I guess isn't an inside joke anymore. So if you ever see us like Fast and Furious on the road, just yell at us.
You know what 3 people we're thinking about.
You know what to say. Oh my god. So anyways, those are 2 fun facts about us. In order to get to know us more, we wanted to do it like incorporate it in like a fun way. And so we want to play like this game. It's called Who's More Likely To. So we looked up like a bunch of stuff, you know, for who's more likely to, and we came up with 15 questions.
15 questions.
And we're gonna go through them and see what our answers are. Because honestly, we don't even know.
Yeah.
We might be pitted against each other.
And when we post this, and I genuinely want to see if anyone comments to like
Yes.
call us out on our shit and be
Yes.
like, nah, that's definitely Lex, or no, that's definitely Gabs. Like,
100%. Please do.
yeah.
We want to hear it. Okay. So, who's more likely to be a heartbreaker? 100% Gabriella.
And you know what? I called myself out on this because honestly, just from my record, yeah, I would say so.
I definitely am not a heartbreaker. I don't like to hurt people's feelings, like as much as I do. When it comes to like people that like I genuinely care about and like am talking to you or like love or whatever, I genuinely don't want to hurt their feelings. So like I try to avoid literally any type of heartbreak for that person at all costs. And when
That's
I do like do it to someone, it really haunts me for like a while. So like I just don't like to. Like I've never cheated or anything like that because like I just like feel bad, you know. Like if it happened to me, I would just be like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
But yeah, so I think that's it for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's you for that one, but in a good way, you know. We love you.
Honestly, I'm a very loving and caring person, and I think in the same way as you, like I'm scared of hurting people's feelings, but it's like you will like explain to them why, or like be like, you know, but you could still like, you know, you go about it in such a healthy and mature way. Whereas
Thank you.
in my past, like I just get so scared of like hurting someone's feelings that I just don't talk to them at all. That I'm just like,
which is
I rather,
honestly like the worst way.
which is the worst fucking way. But it's just like, oh my god, like I just like don't want to know that I made someone feel that way, so I just like avoid the situation. But
I feel that.
I'm glad to say I've grown.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Definitely.
Like I've definitely grown up since those times, for
Yeah.
sure. So I don't know, maybe you'll be the heartbreaker soon one day.
One could
Or
pray,
whatever.
so my fucking heart broken or whatever. Just kidding. Anyways, different subject.
Yeah. Okay, so next. Who's more
We've been drinking.
been drinking again. Sponsored by White Claw.
And who Jose Cuervo margarita mix, strawberry lime flavor.
Oh, it's so good. Honestly,
so good.
go to your local Stater Brothers.
Or CVS. I carry it at CVS too. Fuck it.
Get the margarita mix. Jose Cuervo.
Margarita mix, strawberry lime. Specifically. So good. You literally, really it already has tequila in it. You don't even have to mix it in with anything. I mean, you could, but you could drink it straight or you could blend it up. It doesn't matter. It
Great either way.
It gets you there.
Anyways, who's more likely to live in a big city?
100% me. Yeah.
Lex.
I agree. Yeah. I'm definitely a city girl. I could never ever live on a farm, like unless I'm with witness protection for whatever godforsaken reason. Like I am not living like where I can get killed at night and no one will find me.
You
for
could
weeks.
get killed in the city. Just
you didn't listen to the rest of my sentence. I said,
"Oh my God,
find me for weeks." Okay, they wouldn't find me for
perhaps
weeks until like somebody came to visit me and they'd be like, "Oh, she didn't answer the door. She's dead." Like, no. I'm definitely a city person though. Like even just like the food and like the environment. Like I definitely like the city.
Ambiance.
Yeah, the city a lot.
See, like I just can't do the city because first of all, fuck the traffic. I can't do it. Like I'm one of those people who gets very flustered if I'm just like stop and go in the car. And I just like I'd rather have just like fresh open space, like breathable air that's not super polluted. Like I don't want to be like by so many people at once. Like I just don't.
I feel it.
And maybe that's the introvert in me coming out. Like I'd rather just be like more on my own. But honestly, I'd love to live in the country.
I just
wouldn't mind living on the countryside.
No. That's just a hard pass for me. I'm sorry. I'll go visit
you know what? If my husband ends up being a whole ass farmer, I'd support that. Let's live on a farm.
I would support you and visit once a year.
Once a year.
I'm just kidding. No, I'd visit more. But like, yeah, no, it's just like not the life for me. I
feel that.
I definitely like. I wouldn't mind not living in the city, like right outside of the city,
like
or
the
like
suburbs.
a couple. Yeah, like you know. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely not like a country girl at all. Like,
I guess, but
you know, out here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, number 3, who's more likely to be in a choir?
The both of us.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, I literally sing my sentences a lot. Actually, not that much anymore. But, like, when we first moved in, I would literally walk down the stairs and be like, I'm walking downstairs.
Brava.
Like a whole ass twat. I just felt like I was made for the theater, you know?
Made to be
Broadway.
a star.
I was supposed to star in High School Musical.
I think everyone wishes that they could just go on a world tour.
Yes.
Like, honestly, we among thousands of other children, we're one of those kids who would like sing in the shower.
Oh my God, I still sing in the shower.
Yes, sing a song
like my whole heart
in
out.
the car while, looking out your window while it's raining.
I actually sang Keisha Cole Love in the shower the other day.
God.
My whole heart came out.
No one was home, right?
No one was home. 100%
I would have heard that.
You would have. But if you ever hear music in the shower louder than normal, it's because I'm singing.
See, I wouldn't judge you.
Thanks.
Me and Alexis like sing in the car so much, it's not even funny. Like
every time we leave,
and it's usually mostly throwbacks too.
Yes.
Like when I say we're singing like Allie and AJ or
potential
like
breakup song.
Every
breakup
song. Yes. Who else?
Avril.
Avril Lavigne, Hilary Duff, Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. See you again.
I can't wait to see you again.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Look it up. It's a great song if you haven't heard it in a while. But yeah, no, we literally like have this thing where we have to leave the house playing something like fantastic that we'll sing to, and then we'll go our whole drive like either singing or talking or whatever. But then the second we're about to pull in, we have to play a fucking banger, so that way we're just singing our hearts out like right before we get inside to let out all our energy.
Or when we're like 10 feet away from pulling into the garage, like we'll put on Bored in the House. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored.
That went on for way too long.
That went on for way too long. but it's a whole mood, so that's why we play it.
We play it, and then what's even better is like when Michael's in the kitchen and we don't know. Like we walk in, he's just like, I fucking heard you guys.
Really, I don't know how Michael deals with it.
Honestly, I gotta give him a lot of props. Like, as much as I don't give him props for, like, anything. Like, I gotta give him a lot of props for dealing with us on a day-to-day basis.
He's a good kid.
No, he is. He's great.
Right. Okay, next. Who's more likely to be a drama queen? Alexis. 1,000%.
I'm not gonna lie, I 1,000% am a drama queen. So let me tell you a little story that happened the other day. So Michael's here and with one of our friends, and I was hanging out with her because she's like one of my good friends. So I was hanging out with her upstairs, and Michael was downstairs on the couch. And I don't even remember specifically what happened, but for some reason, like, they genuinely upset me. And, like, I felt the need.
For some reason. She can't even give you a reason. That's how much of a fucking drama queen she is.
No, they just upset me so often that I can't remember what the reason is. Anyways, so I was, like, so upset that I felt the need to walk out, right? So I had, like, this little suitcase-looking thing that I was getting rid of. And I literally rolled that shit all the way down the stairs. And, like, Michael was like, where are you going? And I was like, I'm leaving. I can't come back.
Mind you, this isn't like a suitcase where you put your fucking clothes in. This is a suitcase that, like, you put, like, makeup in. Like, it doesn't even look like a real fucking suitcase. She literally took the time.
I 100% did. And I, like, walked down the stairs.
Did you drag it on the stairs when you're coming down?
Yeah. The wheels and everything. Like, it was like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So they literally had to physically look at you to see what you were doing.
Well, my they already knew what was happening. And then Michael was just like, what's going on? So anyway, so I'm like going down the stairs and I'm like bringing the suitcase thing or whatever. And then I walk out the door. And I literally walk it to the trash can, which is like a good distance away. Like, it takes you a cool minute. Yeah. And these motherfuckers didn't even come to see if I was okay, if I had died, if I was really leaving. Like, they did not give two shits. So I walked back in the house. No, scratch that. I stormed back in the house, and I, like, opened the door, and these hoe bags were fucking sitting on the couch. And I was like, so you just weren't going to come after me? You were going to let me leave? Like,
they're just letting you be you.
I'm upset, though, because the whole point was for them to come fucking get me. Like,
and I think it's just the story and her reactions all around prove why she is the drama queen between the both of us.
100% I am, but, like, honestly, most of the time I'm messing around. Like, it's never, like, I'm actually, like, dead ass, like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. I mean, sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah. You know? But, yeah, I would definitely say I'm the bigger drama queen.
Absolutely.
Out of the friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Next question. Okay. Who's most likely to marry a celebrity? Alexis. 1,000%.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Tell us why. I would love to hear you explain to them, like you explained to me earlier.
Let me tell you why I would marry a celebrity. I would marry them for the clout and to be rich and to get my name out there.
You're a whole ass twat. You're a whole ass twat.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. If I genuinely, like, care about the person, like, I'll get with them because I love them. And then if I don't, then, like, I might date them or something. But, like, I would never actually marry them if, like, I wasn't in it.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't actually marry them.
Yeah,
that's too much of an investment.
I would date a celebrity. I would fuck a celebrity. But I would not marry one.
Yeah. I would, let me rephrase that, because I would marry one if they wanted to marry me. But, like, if they didn't and it was all, like, a game, then I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I would definitely...
So you're saying as long as you could take half of their shit at the end of the day?
No, I'm saying as long as there's true love involved.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking and this is why you're the heartbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, how the tables have turned.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one. You're not wrong.
Well, I'm fucking dead. Oh my god. But no, yeah, as long as, like I care about them and they care about me, then I'll do the whole marriage thing. But I don't think I could ever marry someone that I'm not truly, like, invested in. Like,
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Because I'm just going to go all out for your wedding, and I'm just going to be really sad if it ends in
yes.
divorce.
Oh my god, me too. But then that just means another wedding.
True.
I'm just kidding.
But why am I all about it?
No, I hope I literally only get married once. But I mean, fuck it, if I get married 4 times, like I'm gonna have 4 amazing weddings. Like, you know what I mean? But that's not gonna happen. Yeah. But like, if
I
it
hope
did.
not. But if it did, it's gonna be lit.
Okay, who's more likely to have the most piercings?
Once again, guess who? Alexis.
Okay, so here's the deal. I honestly, I don't have a lot of piercings right now. In case you're thinking, I'm like all pierced up. I have 1 piercing in my ear, like in my, what is it called?
Cartilage?
Yes, thank you. I
Okay,
couldn't
yeah.
think of the word. Cartilage. And then I have like 2 earring holes, but I used to have my nose pierced, and I actually got it pierced twice, and I had it pierced on either side at separate times. But
Yeah,
I played. I played volleyball though, so like I had to keep taking it out and putting it back in, and then I worked at In-N-Outs, and then I had to take it out and put it back in again, and it's just too much of a hassle, and it hurt too fucking much.
No, shits close up fast.
Yes, so fast. It's like actually ridiculous. Like I literally take it out, and then like 4 hours later,
It'll start.
It's closed. So yeah, so I had those, and then I really, 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 really want to get my nipples pierced. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm so terrified of how bad it'll hurt that like I literally have pussied out every single time.
Yeah.
Like my friend was literally down to get them with me, and like
she was trying to convince you.
Yeah, I couldn't do it because I was just like, I either can have no sensation or have all the sensation, and I just don't know if I'm willing to take that risk. Yeah. Like I really don't.
I am like such a bitch when it comes to piercings. Like I've never gotten like my stomach pierced, or like I would never in a million years get my titties pierced because like I couldn't. I'm too scared.
I think it's like a mind over matter thing. Like I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance where I would be able to handle it, but I think just like I psych myself out with thinking of like the size of the needle and like the thickness that it has to go through. About it, you know?
Yeah, that's
I'm literally
true.
holding my boobs like scared. Like,
and it's weird just because like I rather get a tattoo than a piercing. Like I have like half a sleeve, and it's like I feel like I could handle that pain more than like, oh my god, like dealing with like a piercing, dealing with getting my titties pierced specifically. Like I'd rather get another tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
I see, but tattoos don't really hurt me.
No, like, and I feel like for those people who don't have tattoos, they're like, oh my god, it doesn't hurt, doesn't it? Like no,
it's really
just like
it's like
just imagine like getting like consistent little tiny pinches.
It's not that bad. Only in some areas, like
where specific
where you're
areas of your body.
Bone, does it feel like it's on fire for a second? But like other than that, it's really not that bad.
Like on your ribs,
your feet,
your ankles, like or like the inside of your arm. Of like your upper arm, that hurts like a bitch. I kind of have like a tiny bit of shading like up there, and it like no, not like literally barely any shading on the inside of my arm, and that's like kind of like where it hurt the most, and like the very back of my arm. So I kind of guess like where like there's more like I want to say a little more fat, like where it's not as much muscle either, that could hurt too. But I want to say like one of the least painful places was like my forearm.
Really?
Like I was chilling, I was falling asleep.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
I got one on my hip, and it hurt in some areas, but honestly, it didn't hurt like as bad as I thought it was going to. For like being a hip tattoo, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I'm surprised at that one.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
But, yeah.
Okay. Who's more likely to have?
No.
Oh wait. Excuse me. Who's more likely to do weird things in public?
This is definitely going to Gabriella.
This is me.
Yes. I think I can control myself a little bit better in public. In the sense of like, I don't like to embarrass myself that often. But Gabby's all about it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's weird because like I'm a little bit of an introvert, but it's like if I'm with friends and like you're acting a fool, I'm gonna act a fool with you.
Yes.
Like for example, like I was at Target one time with my friend and like her son, and like he's like 4, like he's like little. And we were just like messing around, and like he was like pretending to like shoot me with his fingers, and he shot me, and I was like, ugh! And I like literally fell on the whole ass ground at Target, like being super dramatic, like. You know, like I'll do shit like that, or like me and like some old friends from high school, like we would literally like chill at the park. Like we were like under 21, like obviously, like we would chill at the park and like we literally started like jerking in the parking lot, like getting out dancing in the parking lot. Like it was a good time.
Yes, we love that for you.
Oh God. Oh God.
Next one threw me back. Let me tell you, because I already know the answer. Okay.
She knew it immediately. It's kind of like why I'm a little offended.
Who's more likely to watch porn right when they wake up? I can tell you right now, it ain't me.
Fuck you.
It ain't me.
Honestly, it's 2020. Girls watch porn.
But see, that's not the tea. Because, yeah, girls watch porn.
But I feel like a lot of them don't, or are either too ashamed to say that they do.
There is nothing wrong with watching porn. Bellesa, Bellesa, porn website specifically made for women.
The girls from Call Her Daddy were talking about that, huh? Oh my God, we watch a podcast called Watch. Excuse me. Sorry, that's the drinks talking. We listen to a podcast called Call Her Daddy, and they always mention that that porn site. I have yet to check it out because I just go to like the typical like Pornhub. But honestly,
just look it up.
Yeah, just look it up.
Make sure you're on private. Okay, on your Safari, make sure you're on private. Look it up. And then leave private when you're done. That's it.
Oh my God. Speaking of leaving private, I have a little story. Okay, yes, so whatever. One day, like, masturbated, whatever. But, like, and I'm pretty damn sure it was in the morning. because earlier that day, like, I went to the movies.
Earlier?
I'm sorry. Later in the day, I went to the movies with my boyfriend at the time. And like we were like running late, like as per fucking usual, and we had to like look up like the next times, like we wanted to see like the movie or whatever. And he's like, oh, like pull out your phone, whatever. And I was like, yeah. Pull out my phone. Open Safari.
Oh geez, it wasn't on private.
It was on private.
Oh, you just forgot to close private.
We didn't close private. And literally, it's just a video playing. Like, I don't know how, first of all, I don't know why it was playing still. Like, I'm not like...
Pick up right where you left
off. Literally, like, climaxed. Apparently, it just, like, it was so good. Didn't exit it out. Like... Oh and literally it's a video of this like literally just someone getting their brains like fucked out of them, and like my boyfriend at the time just saw it and he was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, literally, if you tell anyone about this, I will cut your balls off. Best believe he told his friend, I'm sure like a couple days later, but
we love that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's my little story time about that. It's like, you know what? At least I'm not like having sex with some random dudes. Like, you know, like I'm taking care of myself.
And that's all we should do.
I'm being healthy about it. It de-stresses me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. And how do you feel now? You still watching porn right when you wake up?
No, I'm not. But like, I'm sure here and there it happens. But as for this question, I'm the one most likely to watch porn in the morning. Yes. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I guess that's another fun fact about me.
Yes, we love that for you. All right. Who's more likely to have weird phobias?
Honestly, I feel like that's you.
I feel like it's not though. Because what would I have a weird phobia about?
I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck on like you get scared so easily.
Okay.
So maybe that's like a phobia.
Let me just go over this real quick. I don't like scary things. Scary things as in horror films or horror nights or not Scary Farm.
Or the Haunted Mansion ride in Disneyland.
Tell me that ride is not eerie. Like as soon as you go up to Lady and she's like, thank you for coming. I'm just like, fuck that.
It's a fun scary.
And like, then it literally breaks down every fucking 5 minutes. Do you think that they're not kidnapping people in between?
They're not.
Got me fucked up.
This is like her mindset. This is actually her mindset.
Literally, I'm just not about it. I'm not down for it. I'm not there for it. No. I do watch, like, American Horror Story, which, like, is, you can say, oh my God, did you hear that? I didn't fart. I swear it was a scene. But, but yeah, it's pretty creepy. Or, like, Haunting of Hill House scared the fuck out of me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that shit was scary. But, like, I think with TV shows is it's like I could stop watching it for like a week and kind of regroup and then like go back to watching it and like I'll be fine. But like with a whole ass movie, it's like you gotta go through the whole roller coaster of like emotions in 2 hours, and I'm just not there for it. And then not Scary Farm or like Horror Nights. No.
I love
Absolutely
it. It's
not.
so fun.
Absolutely not. I'm not going. I've never been. I will never go. I'm sorry if that's what you're into. I support you 100%. I'll see you before. I'll see you after.
It's like I want to go to like Halloween Horror Nights, and it's like Alexis cannot attend with me. So whoever's down, let's go.
Yeah, take her, please.
Please.
I won't go with her. I refuse. No, I just don't like scary things. So like Gabby swears that like I literally like have issues. Like I'm
I know.
I'm just like not ever gonna live my best life because I have phobias of everything apparently. But like I don't like, here's my number one thing. I don't like zombies.
Oh,
okay? And I don't like scary things. I just don't like scary things. That's it. Like, Michael said that he was going to try to fuck with me and hide under my bed, and I literally said I would buy a samurai sword just so that way if I ever saw eyes, I would stab straight down. Like, there's no, like, asking
Through
who's
your
there.
Bed.
Yeah, there's no asking who's there. There's no looking under the bed. I'm stabbing straight down, and I'm killing the thing.
Done.
Like, that's it.
Done.
That's the tea. Like, that's what's happening. That's all, though. So, no, I don't think I would have phobias.
I suppose.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. Who's most likely to get married first? Honestly, I would say you, Lex.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would say so.
You know what's crazy, though? I could see you having a baby first. Like, even if you were to get married after me or whatever, like, I think you would have kids before I did.
But the question is,
who would get married? Why do you think I would get married first?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just not in that mindset whatsoever. But I feel like if a good man came around, you know, treated you like the queen you were, and if he like asked you to marry him and you both were in a good place, you'd be like totally down for it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm definitely like the type of person who's like all in or like nothing. Like I definitely, like if I really genuinely care about somebody, like I'm in it.
Yeah.
Until like we're not, basically.
Right.
But yeah, I guess I can agree with you on that. Like I definitely would be someone to jump into something if I really felt it. Like, you know.
Okay, yeah. Whereas like I'm like I just know for a fact like I don't want to get married for a while. Like years I don't want to get married. But it sucks because I really want kids. Like sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Don't know how that's gonna work. But
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know. We'll see where the future takes us.
Definitely.
It's gonna be a lit wedding. That's all I have to say.
I'm telling you, like, first of all, now we're getting into weddings. I just have such high expectations for my wedding that I need to start saving like now.
Yeah.
Like
there's no man in your life and you just need to start saving now already.
Yeah. Like literally I already know like what I want for the most part out of my wedding, and it's gonna be amazing. And also, if I don't have the best bachelorette party, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh, just know me and like whoever like are gonna be planning this bachelorette party. Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
I'm already speechless because
like if I don't have a penis crown, I'm gonna be upset.
Yes. Penises everywhere.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
Yes. I love it.
Oh my god, I'm just so excited. I'm excited for your bachelorette party. I'm excited for my bachelorette party.
Yes.
Like
I'm gonna throw you a lit ass bachelorette.
I think I'm more excited for my bachelorette party than the wedding.
Yeah. Definitely. 100%.
Dare I say.
Yes. Of course.
But I did.
We're gonna be like the Hangover.
Oh wow.
Except you will have a tattoo on your face.
I'll be Stu.
We love love that. We love that for us.
God.
All right, so who's more likely to accidentally kill someone?
I feel like I am.
I think it's you. Yeah.
I am.
I definitely think it's you.
I feel like if someone were to, like, God forbid, like, play a prank on me or, like, and, like, try and, like, kidnap me or, like, do whatever to where, like, I thought I was in danger, I feel like I would accidentally kill you.
No, see, at that point, if anyone ever did that to me, I am going to kill you. Because I feel like my life is at risk.
Yeah.
Like, I think what it's saying, like, accidentally, it's like you're going to trip and fall and, like, fucking stab someone in the back or something. You know what I mean?
I feel like I am, like, a little more clumsier than you. So it's like, if anyone did accidentally kill someone, it probably would be me.
I agree.
I'd be like,
don't kill me, Kate.
I do my best to save you. I'll take that ambulance bill.
I would hope so. I would hope so. Oh my God.
I don't even want to picture that. I already have anxiety about it.
I mean, the biggest drama being in the ambulance, like, bitch, you stabbed me. You fed me to the tigers, Carol.
Oh, Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
Once again, it's a Tiger King reference. So
Yes.
you haven't watched it.
Yes, we're obsessed. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about it.
Good Lord. Okay. Who's more likely to die doing something stupid?
Define something stupid. I feel like I would do something stupid. And
Why
die.
was I thinking you?
Fuck you. I feel like I would, like, try to, like, be fucking dramatic as fuck.
I feel like
or,
you take more risks than me. So, like, I feel like if there's anything that, like, could put myself in danger, like, I'm just, like, an automatic no. But I feel like you're, like, more like, you know what? I'm not no bitch. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, your pride would get you killed. Like, your pride would 1,000% get you killed.
100%. Yeah. I definitely think I would die doing something stupid. Like, trying to prove a point, probably.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fuck you. Fuck you. But yeah, I'll admit it. Like, but fuck you.
Yeah. See, at least you can admit it. This is how this friendship works.
Whatever. She just tears me down. Not a letter.
We could just talk shit to each other all day and just laugh about it and accept it because you know what? It's probably true.
Yeah. We'll admit it. We'll admit our faults.
Yeah, we will. Oh, God. Okay, do you want to read this one?
Okay, who's more likely to get in a fight? You.
Me.
Yes. Gabby is aggressive.
Okay.
But only when she feels the need to be. I'll give you that. Like,
Thank
it's not
you.
like she's just, like, a terrible person.
I'm not, like, naturally, like, literally, like, looking for a fight anywhere. Like, never. I'm never like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're coming at, like, my homie or, like, you know, like, if you're coming at one of my girls, like, best believe I'm going to be the first one behind her,
Yeah.
ready to fuck up her best friend.
Yeah. See, and that's something I can really appreciate about Gabby is, like, she's ride or die.
Yes.
Like, till the end.
Like, I could probably count on, like, 2 hands my really good friends. But it's like, for those friends, I will literally do anything for you. Like, give me the other shovel to bury that body. Like,
We love that.
you know? So it's like, I'm not I would never call myself a violent person. Because honestly, like, it takes me a lot to get to that point, like, if ever. Like, you know? But it's like, for, like, my loved ones, like, I will literally fucking cut you.
Yes. I've just never been in a fight. So, that just...
I don't really have either. I've been, like, really close to it. Like, very close. But...
Yeah.
and
I think,
yeah.
like... And hopefully this stays true. I don't think, like, I'll ever get in a fight. Like, honestly.
I would hope not. I don't
think-
picture you ever getting there.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
You
No,
are, though.
I think, yeah, I am. I think, I don't know. I think, like, I can talk myself out of a fight, if that makes sense. Like, you know?
Yeah.
If it was ever to come to that, I think I could talk myself out of a fight before I ever actually got hit or hit somebody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whereas
that.
you, I feel like you would just be like, fuck you, bitch.
Honestly,
If
yeah,
it
that's
was,
true.
like,
But
aggressive,
if a bitch is aggressive, like, literally, she'd have to, like, already be coming at me for me to, like, want to fight someone. Like, I could definitely, like, talk it out or like, you know, like do whatever. Like a bitch could literally be like, blah, 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 getting ratchet. And I'll be like, okay, well, like, why do you feel that way? Like, I will literally be the nicest person in the world until you get me there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. See, I won't come at them in a nice way.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. You more be like, okay, bitch, and what about it? Like, that's more you.
Yeah.
That's more you.
100%. Like, when I said I would talk myself out of the situation, I didn't mean, like, we would be kumbaya. Yeah. Like, I meant, like, I'm literally gonna fucking fight her with my words. Like, that's what I meant.
Yeah. You could cut someone with your words.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I will cut you physically.
See? We're the dynamic duo.
But again, we're more lovers than fighters.
Yeah, definitely.
Again. And I think that's, like, speaks for, like, a majority of, like, the population, I feel like, too. Like, nobody wants to fight people.
Yeah, no. Agreed.
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 Okay. World peace, love, everyone.
God bless America.
God bless America. All right.
Oh, God.
Okay, so second to last one. Who's more likely to die in a zombie apocalypse?
It's me. Let me tell you why.
And the answer's so simple.
So, like I said before, when I said that I was afraid of things, I said zombies. I really genuinely, like, am afraid of zombies to my core. Like, I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know why. I don't know why this is such a fear of mine. But
would you call it a phobia?
It's not a phobia, it's a fear. Fear. But anyways, so if there was ever a zombie apocalypse and, you know, they were coming near and dear to my home, I'm killing myself. 1,000%.
Literally, and I can't even deal with you. Like,
literally, I'm not about to be eaten alive. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be eaten alive and turn into one of them. I'm just going to off myself and go up to the heavens with the Jesus Lord Christ.
And I even asked her, I was like, okay, well, let's think. What type of zombies are we dealing with? Are we dealing with, like, Walking Dead zombies?
It doesn't matter.
Or World War Z zombies where they could literally sprint?
First of all, if World War Z zombies even existed,
I'd probably kill myself.
I wouldn't even wait until they got close to my house. I'm fucking offing myself the second I see them on the TV screen. like, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Oh my god.
But, like, if it was like...
See, if it's Walking Dead zombies, I think we have a chance. Like, you know?
No, because there's just so many of them. There's just so many of them. Like, I have no combat skills. What am I going to do? Dance hula in front of them until they fucking die? They're already dead.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, you could totally defend yourself.
I mean, yes, I could defend myself.
I've literally tried, like, wrestling Alexis. And, like...
I'm pretty strong.
She's pretty damn strong. Like...
I won.
Okay.
I did.
Anyways.
See?
God.
No, but...
you'd be okay.
No, I don't care.
Just,
I don't even want to live through that time.
Take your samurai swords with you.
No.
That you have.
100% not. I'm not living through that. I'm not.
Oh,
I'll live through, like, aliens. I'll live through...
See, fuck that. Like...
See, but they, like, okay. If aliens
I'm listening.
really do exist, fuck you.
And they do.
Okay. So, aliens, right? We've been around for so long at this point. If they were, like, evil, why haven't they fucked with us yet?
Yeah, I think they would have came through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, at this point, unless they're plotting, like, still, I'm really not too frightened. But zombies, I just, like, I can't do it.
You see, can I give you my opinion on that?
Of course.
Okay. So I feel like zombies, you kind of know what to expect. Like, you know, they want to fucking... like, eat you. They want to fucking eat you, whatever. But it's like aliens, we don't know shit. Like, we don't know what they can do.
Exactly.
To us.
But
so
you
it's
also
like,
don't know.
I'm more scared of that, of the unknown.
See, I think knowing... Okay, think about it this way. Okay, so, like, if you die in a car accident and get decapitated, like, it's bam. It happened. You didn't know it was going to happen. So, therefore...
Because it happened so fast.
It happened. Exactly. But therefore, if a serial killer kidnaps you and he tries to decapitate you while you're still breathing, are you gonna fucking flip the fuck out? yes, fuck you are. So if I'm getting torn limb from limb by a fucking zombie, like, I'm not about it. But, like, if the aliens want to experiment on me, I don't know what they're doing.
Okay,
I don't know what's happening.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you get me? So it's like the unknown is almost better than knowing sometimes. Facts. Wisdom.
I wouldn't
No,
say
I'm just kidding.
okay. Okay, in the comments for our mothers who are going to listen to this. Zombies or aliens? Which one would you rather be stuck with?
Yeah, please let us know.
I'd rather be stuck with zombies.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah. I'm chilling.
All right, last question. Oh, who's more likely to move to a different country?
So me and Gabby have actually discussed this like a while back, and we both actually would really like to live in Europe.
Yes.
Like, that is a goal of ours. Like, we really want to live
One
there for at
day.
least like a year.
Or
maybe
two.
2,
Yeah.
And just like, you know, find
Explore
ourselves.
the world.
Yeah, find ourselves in a different country.
Mhm.
You know, just have a good time, work, like do our
Yes.
own thing. That's a really big thing that we want to do. Hopefully it'll be like something that we can do in the next year or so.
It's on the bucket list.
Yes, it is. So it's really exciting. But we both really want to travel.
Yeah, I would specifically like to move to like England, where it's like not too much culture shock, to where like I have to try and learn like a different language, and it's like everything's around you.
Yeah.
Like, you could go to Ireland, you could go to France, you could go like fucking everywhere over there. It's like a train ride away. Like,
Yeah.
oh, excuse me, you could take the tube.
Is that
That's what they call it. That's what they call the subway, the tube.
Love that. Love that. Sounds better than the subway. Because when I think of a subway, I'm just like, is it a dirty train or a dirty sandwich? I don't know. Like, which one is it?
Yeah.
Both of them got rats, probably. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
No, I'm just kidding. I love subway. It's fine.
Whatever.
Oh my god. Okay, so I hope that you guys like got to know us a little bit through those.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you didn't, please just hit us up. We're pretty open people. So
I
if
would
you
say
ever want to
so.
know anything, just text us or message us or whatever.
Whatever.
So we want to start a segment on our podcast called The Tea. And basically every podcast episode, we're going to have new subjects and topics that we're going to talk about, and we're going to let you know whether or not it's our cup of tea.
And we're probably going to be looking at like trending topics mostly.
Yeah, we're going to try to do trending topics, but obviously with this whole quarantine, there's not a lot fucking trending besides the quarantine.
Yeah.
So we picked like our own little thing today. And basically, we want to talk to you about things that we watched recently. So me and Gabby have this thing where after, like, we come home from work, or one of us comes home from work, whatever the case may be.
Or we're coming back from fucking Lowe's because we basically live there.
We live at Lowe's for some fucking reason. I don't know what it is, but we went once and we can't stop going.
We've been there like 7 times. That's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But we'll make dinner, and then we'll sit on the couch and we'll watch something, whether it be a movie or a show or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So we started off watching movies mostly, and then just recently we started watching like shows like Netflix originals, which are cool because they're pretty short and
Right.
like, yeah, and then we can just like, you know, watch it in a few days or a week or whatever. So we wanted to talk about a couple of things that we've seen and whether or not like we think that
It's
they're worth
the tea.
watching. Yeah, whether it's the tea, exactly. So the first thing that we want to talk to you about is Parasite.
Oh my god. The
Such
fact that I was so late.
We were late.
Ugh.
We were late. It's basically, so in case you've never heard of it, it's a Korean, right? Korean. Movie? Yeah, so it's a Korean movie.
thriller and comedy.
Yeah, it's very dark. So if you like dark comedy, like it's really good. But it's really good. Like, it's just the storytelling that's involved in it, the actors, even, like, it's a really, really, really good movie.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, I hate subtitles. Like, I feel like I'd rather read a book than like watch a movie or show with subtitles. Like, I don't know why it pisses me off so much, but it like does. But this movie, the
White Claw talking.
This movie is definitely worth reading and watching.
Yes, so I'm gonna read you like a little summary of like, you know, like what the movie is about if you've like been living under a rock and like haven't seen it yet. Greed and class discrimination threaten the newly formed symbiotic relationship between the wealthy Park family and the destitute Kim clan. So, like, the Kim clan is, like, the family who they kind of live in, like...
They're basically dirt
very,
poor.
very poor.
Yeah.
Like, very, very poor. And, like, somehow, like... And, you know, like, the son, like, ends up, like, tutoring the daughter of, like, this very wealthy family. And basically he gets his whole family into, like, working for... the Park family. Like, he gets his dad to be, like, you know, the driver. You know, he gets his sister to be, like, the art teacher for, the son.
Yeah, and I think that's where there's a misconception of, like, this being a horror film. Because it's not necessarily a horror film. It's more suspense than anything. And the reason why it's called Parasite isn't because there's this crazy demonic thing that's in the house. It's because the family infiltrates this other family. Like, the poor family infiltrates, like, the rich family's home. And, like, parasites would. Like, you know, they're unwanted. They wouldn't care for them to be around, but they get in and they stay. And then their whole thing is like they want to live their life.
Yeah, and it's like almost like it's like, I feel like it's saying like the Kim clan is like the parasite and maybe they're supposed to be like the quote villain of like this movie, but it's like you can't help but just like sympathize with their situation and how they live and how much they have to struggle. So it's like I feel like so much shit goes down that you should feel like, oh my God, they're pieces of shit. Like, we should hate them. But it's just like, you know what?
But you just feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, it's such a good movie. And there's
so good.
There's a lot in it that's very, like, symbolic and metaphoric. And, like, it foreshadows a lot in the movie. So if you really pay attention, you'll be able to understand, like, kind of what happens, like, towards the end. It's so good.
And if you really love film, like, first of all, like, you probably already watched this. But it's just, like, if you're, like, probably, like, picky with, like, watching movies or, you know, whatever, like, you're definitely, like, 10 out of 10, I recommend it. Like,
10 out of 10 recommend.
And that's the tea.
For sure, bro, I can't fucking talk. This is for sure our cup of tea. Yes, it's so good.
So good.
If you do watch it, let us know. Let us know if you liked it. Let us know if you watched it because
it's on. We watched it on Hulu.
We did. I don't know if it's still on there because I know that they like it was on there and then they took it off and they put it on. So I don't know.
I think it was only on there for like 11 times.
Yeah, but like definitely try to find it. You know, I'm not telling you to like pirate movies or whatever, but like, you know, try to find it or whatever. And,
you do what you gotta do, okay? You do what you gotta do.
Definitely check it out.
Yes.
Another TV show that we watched recently is called Raising Dion.
Yes.
And
we're still in the oh no, we just finished it.
We finished it. Oh. We finished it yesterday actually. And when I tell you, it is so good. And the little fucking actor that is in it is so good. Like, I was genuinely shook by his acting, like genuinely.
Oh my God, he's so good.
He's so good.
And what? He's 8?
Yeah, he's tiny. He's a baby.
He's so adorable.
He's super cute. And the actress, the mom in it, is fantastic. It's produced by Michael B. Jordan, so it's definitely
God
he's in it.
Bless.
And
ladies, if you want any excuse to see
period.
If you want any excuse to see Michael B. Jordan in anything, you will watch this.
Yes.
You will watch it.
Yes.
Support Bae.
Just honestly watch it. It's basically about a little kid who has superpowers, but the whole show is about him trying to figure out why and how he got them. But his dad recently died, and his mom's like trying to like
figure it out, like roll with the punches.
Yeah, and then it's so good. I can't really like talk about it without like giving away the entire plot. Yeah. But just know, 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I would give it like an 8.5 just because like it is kind of corny. Just the taddest bit. Like the taddest bit. 8.59. 8.5 to
I'm like actually annoyed at you right now.
I know, I could tell. But it's like I'm a little pickier when it comes to like watching like movies and like shows and stuff like that.
I feel like
and Alexis is very open to like almost everything.
Yeah.
And I'm a little more picky. But like we both really like this show, so I feel like that says a lot. Like
just watch it. Just you watch it and you be the judge of whether it's an 8.5 or a 10 out of 10, okay?
Yeah.
Like you watch it.
And you can watch that on Netflix.
Yes.
But
it's
like
on Netflix.
We watched it very like consistently too.
Yeah.
Like
we watched it like almost every night until like we finished it.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yes.
And then, okay, the last thing we're going to talk about that we watched recently is called Ingrid Goes West.
Ingrid Goes West.
And let me tell you why we watched this. So we were going through, like, just to give you, like, a picture, I guess, of what happened. So when I tell you that me and Gabby pick a movie and we watch a movie, we literally take, like, an hour to pick a movie or a TV show that we're going to watch. Like, it's actually ridiculous. So we were going through Hulu, like, looking through all the movies, and we seen one with it's Elizabeth Olsen
and Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
And Elizabeth Olsen, if you don't know, she's Scarlet Witch from, if you're a nerd like me, she's like in all the, well, not all the Marvel movies, but you know who Scarlet Witch is. And Aubrey Plaza, who plays April on Parks and Recs.
Yes. And we love both of those actresses,
yes.
like, a lot. So we were, like, all about it. We were like, yes, like, let's watch this movie. Like, you know, it has really good actresses in it, like, whatever. So we play the movie, and when I tell you, it was, like, so
cringy.
It was so cringy. It was, like, almost hard to watch. But, like, no, I can't even make up an excuse for it. It was terrible. It was a terrible movie. Like, I love both of them. Like, I love both of those actresses, and I feel like shit for, like, saying this, but, like, don't waste your time watching this movie.
Honestly, like, I thought it was, like, I'm not gonna say it was, like, terrible, terrible, terrible. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, like, you need to watch this. Like, no. But, like, it was an interesting plot. Like, basically, like, Aubrey Plaza's, like, character, like, she's got, like, some issues, and she basically, like, doesn't have, like, a lot of friends, and she's, like, obsessed with, like, you know, people liking her.
Yeah, and the Elizabeth Olsen plays a girl who's basically, like, an Instagram model. So,
yeah, her name's Taylor.
Yeah.
In the show.
So Ingrid, who's
Aubrey Plaza.
Yes. Follows Taylor, who's Elizabeth Olsen, and becomes obsessed with her, like, wants to like know her life, like, wants to be her best friend, like, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and she just inherited, like, a shitload of money from, like, her mom dying.
Died, yeah. And basically she goes out, she drops everything, like, leaves school, leaves her house, like, blah, blah, blah.
Moves to LA
to meet Taylor and become her best friend. And she does, and then her and Taylor confide in each other, and then she ends up being a crazy bitch. So that's pretty much what happens. But, like, it's just, like...
But she literally does, like, the most to try and be her friend. Like, she literally, like, tries to, like, dye her hair to look exactly like hers. She tries, like, getting into, like, the same things she likes, like, the same books. Like, she tries, like, dressing like her, like, buying the same stuff as her.
Shopping at the same stores. Yeah, it's super fucking
weird.
Like,
I'm gonna spoil this one little part, but, like, literally, like, she's so desperate, like, to become her friend that, like, she literally, like, breaks into their house, steals their dog, and, like, she knows how much she loves this dog because of how much she posts the dog on social media. Yeah. So, like, obviously, like, Taylor and her boyfriend are like, oh my god, like, dog missing, like, they put up posters, flyers, whatever, and, like, Aubrey Plaza, who plays Ingrid, is like, oh my god, like, calls him, like, I found your dog, like, you know, blah blah blah. Little, like, known, like, she, like, fucking kidnapped the dog. Like, she's, like, it's just so cringy, like, the lengths she goes to. It's just so cringy.
It's a lot to watch. Honestly, I didn't really care for the movie that much. I wouldn't say, like, not to watch it, I guess.
It has an interesting message, but it's not, like, we wouldn't recommend it. Like,
yeah, I didn't like it that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
I could compare it to, like, for anyone who watches, like, The Office, like, religiously, like me, like, who watches it a lot. I could compare it to the episode of, like, cringiness wise, to Scott's Tots. If you know what episode that is, that's how I can compare this movie.
Is that the one where he tells a bunch of kids he's going to pay for their college and he doesn't? Oh my god.
He tells a bunch of kids he's going to pay for their college, and they literally, like, throw him this big old, like, party in their classroom.
Like,
saying, like, oh,
I can't do it.
Thanks, Mr. Scott. Like, literally create a whole ass song for him saying, thank you for paying for our college. And he thought he was going to be a millionaire, but, like, he literally, like, is still, like, the manager at Dunder Mifflin still. So it's just, like, super cringy. I could compare it to, like, that episode of The Office. But
that's terrible.
It's just not it.
Yeah. You know what? I have one more that I want to mention.
Okay.
So Netflix came out with a show, Never Have I Ever. And I can tell you right now, do you remember which one this is? Never Have I Ever?
Remind me.
The really cringy one.
Which one is it?
The one with the girl whose dad died. And the dad was really handsome. She's Indian.
Oh, yes.
So, honestly, like, I don't even know how to explain the level of cringy. It literally made me uncomfortable. Like, me and Gabby were watching episodes together, and I literally had to, like, look away and look at Gabby and just be like, are you watching this? Like, I can't believe you're watching this. Like,
it's like a coming of age show, but it's like they make it like 10 times more dramatic and cringy that it's just like, ugh.
It's like, it's basically like almost, I want to say it's like almost satirical. Like, it's like way overdone compared to how it like would be, to make it a little bit more,
but
like,
that's what makes it interesting to watch.
Yeah. But honestly, if you just stick through till the end and you just watch all of it,
it's pretty damn good.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
And like the way it ends and the way the story turns and like the twists and turns and everything of the story, it's actually
downs.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend that show. It's like, I'm telling you right now, it's cringy as fuck. But like, it's really good. Like, I really liked it, honestly.
I still gotta finish it.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, okay, so that's the tea.
That's the tea
That's
on the
what
shows and movies
is
we're
our
watching.
cup of tea. What's not our cup of tea?
Yes.
That's it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
But anyways, so we want to know what you guys want to hear about. We want to know what you guys want us to talk about, or whatever, you know, like, this episode was definitely influenced more by
by
the
people
that
like
listen.
wanting to get to know us more, because like we got like a good amount of views, and like for us at least, where we're like, whoa, like
we were really surprised.
very interesting. So yeah, so we wanted this episode to be based around like you guys getting to know us a little more, and just like, you know who you're listening to, bunch of twats.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, we just want to know what you want to hear for next time, and then leave us any comments if you have any comments or suggestions or anything like that, and then like and subscribe if you want, or whatever.
Yes, follow us on Instagram, Twitter. My Instagram is Gabs_sign spelled SAENZ.
Yes. I don't even know my app. I think it's... Let me look it up really quick.
You think when we start things like this, we'd have this information on deck.
All right. And then my Instagram is Alexis Monet with 3 E's. So ALEXISMONAEEE. That is my Instagram. And then I'm pretty sure my Twitter is the same thing, but with an underscore at the end.
There you go.
So, yeah. If you want to follow us, get to know us, whatever, go ahead.
Any suggestions for our next podcast?
Hit us up.
Throw them our way.
Please. We just want to have fun.
Yeah. Again, we just want to have fun. It's like a really great way to like spend our leftover time that we have during this quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
a
honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun doing these too. Like, even though it's super, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's so awkward, like, starting an episode. Like, me and Gabby literally sat here for, like, 5 minutes trying to, like, start it. Like,
awkwardly laughing at each other.
How are we gonna say this? What are we gonna do?
And we're just like, you know what? Let's pour ourselves a drink.
Yeah.
Just some more.
We just need to be a little loosey-goosey, you know?
Get a little loosey-goosey.
But, yeah, so, anyways, thanks for listening. We really, 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 really appreciate it.
Yes.
We
Truly.
do. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's it. Until next time.
And that's the tea.
And that's the tea.
Okay, bye.
Bye. ASMR. Round 2. Oh, so this time it's not disturbing, huh? Just because you did it. I hate you. I think last time it was more like a...
Yeah. Mine was like kind of disturbing.
Dang. What is this? I don't know what this means. Do you see a difference?
Why is it red?
Because it's recording.
Oh.
I hate you. Well, how do I pause it? Okay. We're just gonna start. We need to pause because
This shouldn't be an issue. Out of all things.
I'm just a little shy at first, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Me too. We started this. We gotta keep going.
Okay.